Alright YouTube, Doc here, Doc's HVAC coming at you with another video. This one will be showing a gas valve that I took out of a system to figure out why it wasn't working. So in this next upcoming video you'll see a little explanation on what was wrong with it, and hope you guys enjoy. And if you like what you see, go ahead and subscribe for me, hit that like button, and Alright, so in this video we're going to be taking apart this gas valve here and letting you guys see what the reason was it failed. A little backstory on it. There was a call. I made the video about gas valve replacement. Was the video I made regarding this call. And what ended up happening, long story short, was that indeed ended up being the gas valve, and I'll show you why here in just a second. But there was a couple other things that were throwing me off before I came to the conclusion that it was a gas valve. So went through all those steps and finally came to the conclusion. So let's take this thing apart. So I've already got the tabs bent on it to pop this coil off of here. So if we take this piece up and out, we will get to the valve itself and the coil and switch piece. So the valve itself is actually fine, nothing wrong with it. But what the problem is actually inside of here. This piece here is the coil that creates a magnetic field and opens your gas valve for flow. And let's take this thing further apart, and here's the coil, and here's a little plunger. Then you have these two little prongs that positive and negative side, which create the magnetic field. Open the plunger and you get gas. So then on the inside is the little switch, and you have just your switch for on and off. Nothing special. 24 volts. So when it has this 24 volts, your positive side goes through the switch as long as it's on and lets it go through. The common side just goes straight to the terminal. But anyways, when this was connected, it goes together in that fashion. You have these two prongs that go into these two little holders here, and they actually have like a little connection on the inside of them that squeezes one side of each leg to create a good connection. And this one here is loose, or looser than this one here. I've already tightened them up a little bit, just messing with it. But the call came in, would come in, early in the morning or at night time when it was cold out. So the only thing I can find was that at certain times when it was cold enough, the metal would shrink just ever so slightly, and we're talking thousandths of an inch, to not make a good contact, make it even a looser connection inside of there. So it took me a little while to find that. It was kind of tricky, but yeah, when the metal would warm up, when the day would warm up, the metal would then get a little bit warmer, and there was no problem, so it would work all the rest of the day. So where these go in to here, there's a little backside that pushes in to make a squeeze contact, so that way when the piece was in, it pushed against it. Well, I guess it'd be this way, so that way it can't come back out, and it would lose that connection. So I just wanted to let you guys know what I found, and if anybody else runs into that problem where you get furnace that works perfectly normal during the daytime, and then overnight night or early in the morning, it stops working when they turn it on. And you can't find anything else wrong with it, and go through all your steps. And what this one was actually acting like was a delayed 24 volts signal to here, and then it would energize at the very last part of its operating sequence, and so you wouldn't get it to flame in time. Then it would shut off and flash a code, no flame signal, or I forget exactly how it was exactly read, but that's the gist of it there. So that's something you guys can look forward to, or look for anyways. If you have a problem and you've checked everything else, your circuit board's good, your pressure switches are good, you know, all your rollouts and limits and all that stuff, everything checks out good, but you just get an intermittent problem where at certain times of the day it stops working. You can even take this apart in the field. This little piece sits up on here, and when they're together from the factory, they sit. Get on there. Stupid thing. Anyways, this piece is on here. There it goes. This is actually twisted, so you just gotta straighten it up, and then this little part will pop off. And once you get it to pop off, then you can pull it all apart like that, and pull everything apart, and then you can check these connections on how if they're tight. Best thing to do is replace the gas valve, because even tightening it up, it's not the greatest. So the metal's fatigued or something when you play with it too much. It's just loose. It shouldn't be that loose. You can feel it even more than you can see on camera. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed, and have a good night, and see you guys next time. Thanks.